When an add-on knows it's scary, does that mean we should be extra scared of how scary it might actually be? The add-on that we're revealing today is the Scary add-on by Pickaxe Studios. It's currently rated 4.9 stars out of 5 stars from 7 reviews, and it costs 830 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.99 in my local currency. It says Scary add-on. Tons of monsters, custom animations, one of the best add-ons for jump scares. Looking for something scary? These scary monsters will haunt your world and stack it with other add-ons. Let's get this add-on revealed. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the Dazman, and in today's add-on reveal, we are in a brand new creative flat world for the Scary add-on by Pickaxe Studios. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about this add-on. Are you interested? Does it scare you? And do you need to clarify any mistakes I may have made? And if you're new to the channel, as always, please do hit that subscribe button and help this channel grow. We're on that road to 7,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all of the support. I'll never stop saying thank you. It's absolutely amazing and so very humbling. Thank you so much for all of the support. Now, with that being said, let's start this add-on reveal how we always start the add-on reveals, by going to the guidebook. So for those of us who care, the Scary add-on comes in at 18 megabytes on the PS5. So just bear that in mind if you have any storage issues. 18 megabytes is the size of this add-on. And when you spawn in, you are given the Scary add-on guidebook. So let's open this up and let's have a read. It's a 3D one and it says Scary add-on. To those reading this journal, beware of sundown. Abominations have arrived in the overworld and are spreading fear throughout the land. We must defeat the leader of these creatures, the Butcher. To navigate this journal, there's the instructions on how to do it. And if you ever lose this journal, this recipe will craft you a new one. It's a book and wheat. So let's turn the page then. Let's update this add-on together. Make sure you give feedback and let the creators know who or what or how you would like this to be updated with. And let's go in. So it says our journey. We have seen a mysterious stranger who promised to summon the Butcher. We must collect items the monsters drop after we defeat them and bring them to the mysterious stranger. Only then will we be able to summon the Butcher. Okay, so there's like a wandering trader in the form of a mysterious stranger, and he only comes at night apparently, and he will give you the summoning thing for the Butcher. The mysterious stranger also offered trades for various items that could be useful. We unfortunately did not have enough emeralds to trade. There are 9 total species of monsters, and we must collect at least one special item from each of them in order for the mysterious stranger to summon the Butcher. Here's what we know about each monster. I like this. This is done in a very nice lore-filled way. So the first monster it tells us about is the Mad Cow, and it says the Mad Cow is capable of launching players away with a mighty swing of his hammer. Though he is slow, he becomes a bigger threat when his kin are around. His hide is resistant to projectiles, so you must attack in melee range to eliminate him quickly. The Mad Cow becomes much more disruptive the longer you keep him alive, so act quick. And apparently the mysterious stranger was looking for one of a twisted horn and tanned leather. So these must be the things that drop when you kill the Mad Cow, and you have to take it to the mysterious stranger to get the Butcher summoning item. Okay. Next up, we've got the Clucker. The Clucker attacks at range and is even more difficult to deal with if there are more than one around. She has the ability of a sonic boom that will stop you in your tracks. It's recommended to attack her from range, as she will avoid you if you get too close. We were able to take her down with a bow. She never allowed us close enough to get enough to attack with a melee weapon. Sorry, my reading comprehension is terrible today. She never allowed us to get close enough to attack with a melee weapon. Melee spelt wrong, unfortunately. Okay, and then we got the drops there. Next up, we've got the Glutton. Okay, so these are based on Minecraft passive mobs. We had the cow, we've had the chicken, and now we've got a pig-looking one. The glutton is a monster that will absorb a lot of damage. As the glutton eats, it grows stronger and becomes even more difficult to deal with. Consider targeting this monster early in a battle with multiple monsters around, as it can become a major problem if it is left alone too long. This monster works well with groups of mobs, so be careful when you cross its path. And you can get a mud ball and ripped cloth. The horseman. Based on a horse, okay. We haven't seen a monster move so fast. It will dash right into you, knocking you back in a swift motion. It moves so quickly we lost sight of him. We were able to block his dash with a shield or a well-timed sidestep. When we were able to stop him with a shield, he appeared stunned. I like that. I like the hints and little gameplay elements there. The horseman also did not take too well to light sources. We lit a fire and placed some torches in an effort to slow it down. Okay, so light slows this guy down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see it. Night Stalker. Now that looks like a cat. The glow of her red eyes were all we were able to see of this creature. She was completely invisible out in the darkness. Legend has it light sources can end her invisibility, which would be a huge step while trying to defeat this elusive haunt. Although we barely saw her, we were never too concerned about the amount of damage this creature dealt. Okay, so she is a weak one. Fair dues. And you get cat claws and a broken bell. Next up, we've got the rabid rabbit, which, as the name would suggest, is based on a rabbit. Before we knew it, this feisty rabbit was able to get an attack in on our unexpected group. We didn't really know what hit us. It was so quick and continued to attack without stop. Although this creature is small, it packed a punch. We made sure to take care of this monster as soon as possible to avoid constant damage. Okay. The theme here seems to be kill them as quick as possible. And now we've got one that doesn't... What would this be based on? The Scarecrow. No matter how many times we attacked this monster, we were unable to deal any damage. It took fire to finally defeat the horde of scarecrows. We made sure that we always had tools that dealt fire damage in our inventory at night. The scarecrow would only move closer to us while we were not looking in its direction. Very nice. Okay. Skinwalker. These dogs wanted nothing to do with any bones. Instead, they were much more focused on us and would try to attack us as often as possible. Their lunge can reach you from a good distance away. We noticed that they always need to charge their lunges even, so if we were ready, we were able to avoid the attack. These abominations of pups would not let us get too close and chose to run away when we threatened them with close range combat. Okay. And then we've got the woolly wool. Alright, is that meant to be based on a sheep? This creature appeared to be immune to attacks as long as it had wool on its body. His wool acted as a shield to his body, but seemed to weigh it down. Once we were able to get rid of its wool, then it became faster. We focused on other monsters before bringing this one down. In order to remove its wool armor, we decided to set this monster on fire. That seemed to do the trick. Well, that's just evil, isn't it? Setting it on fire. And then you've got the Butcher. So what I'm assuming is the boss in this. Once we were able to summon the Butcher, we learned of its incredible power. The Butcher continued to summon its followers, which made attacking him almost impossible. An eerie fog covered the area, so visibility was limited. It seemed like it could also consume flesh from fallen allies to regain health. What a challenge. We needed to regroup and attack with enchanted armor and weapons. We also made sure to bring plenty of supplies to help us win the battle against this dangerous monster. The Butcher will adapt its fighting style based on how much health it has remaining. When he was low on health, he continued to hook us closer to him with his chain hook and even launched himself towards one of us. I really like the lore of this. This is really cool. This is really well written. Terribly read by me, but really well written. Now that we explained what each scary mob does, we should teach you about the unique armor and weapons you can craft with their dropped loot. You can either refer to your crafting guidebook, or you can craft the weapon and armor recipe and learn how each weapon and piece of armor works. Remember, the haunted mobs have a chance to drop haunted essence, which is required to craft and repair the haunted items. take a look at what you can make with the Haunted Items Guidebook. And to get the Haunted Items Guidebook, you're not given it at the start. You have to craft it with 8 haunted essences, I'm guessing, and 1 book. And that is the end of the guidebook there. I really like the way that was written. I really want to shout out that lore was awesome. The way it was written in the way of a journal was very nice. We're not going to look at the Haunted Items Guidebook here in the beginning because you don't get it when you start. I will look at it when we do the armory section, or the weapons and armor section, I think it's called. But before then, let's go and have a look at what items you get when you play this add-on. So in terms of items introduced in this add-on, then there are 19 different items here. These are going to be drops mostly from when you kill the mobs. So let's see what you get. Obviously, you will need to have these to summon in the butcher. So we've got Broken Crook, we've got Cat Claws, Chicken Talon, Chilling Cloth, Crimson Collar, Dirty Wool Ball, Frizzy Feather, Handful o' Hay, Haunted Essence, Horsehair, Large Canine, Mud Ball, Twisted Horn, Twin Buttons, Torn Fabric, Tanned Leather, Rusty Horseshoe, Ripped Cloth, and the Broken Bell. And so what we can have a look then here. So if these are drops, how do we use these going forward? So we can check here. Okay, so using, for instance, some black wool with 2 haunted essences and a broken bell, we will be able to make a stalker's visage, which is going to be a mask. And we can make other bits of, I want to say armor, but I'm not actually sure. We can also make weapons from some of these, but it looks like haunted essences are very important for all of it. I guess it gives the weapons or the armors some form of enchanting or some form of lore specific amazement, I guess. But yeah, so those are the items. Not only do they get dropped by the mobs when you kill them, they're used to bring in the butcher, and you can use them to craft items or armors and weapons. So let's head over and have a look at what armors and weapons you get. So in the scary add-on then, there is a nice selection of armor pieces, or maybe they're just uniforms, maybe they're not even armors, we'll see as we go, and a nice selection of weapons too. So let's get ourselves the book. Let's imagine that we've just created the Scary Haunted Items Guidebook. Let's place this down and let's see what we're dealing with here. So it starts us off with the weapons. Let's jump through here. We may have to go back and forth a little bit and see if there's any information on what we get. Looks like, go back. Okay, so we're going to start with, what do we have here? We have the Butcher's Cowl. Now, if I do this, I can wear it. And okay, it tried to give me an item or an effect even. What was that effect it was trying to give me here? Hang on. Put that on there. It goes away very quick, but it would seem to be some form of strength. I like the way that looks though. Oh, I like the way the eyes follow you as well. That's really nice. So this is called the Butcher's Cowl. If we go over it, it grants absorption on kill. Level varies with the entity's health. Okay, that's good to know. And then is there something in this book that can give us some information on it? So the Butcher's Cowl, where would it be? Here we go. Butcher's Apron, Butcher's Cowl, and Butcher's Chain. When you dispose of the Butcher, it will drop 3 different armor items. The Butcher's Apron gives you saturation, the Butcher's Cowl gives you absorption, and the Butcher's Chain will launch you to the enemy you attack. Okay, so not a lot of information in the book here then. More, you get the information just from reading what it says, basically. So let's check the next one then. The next one is a Stalker's Visage. It's a word I can't really say. And we're going to throw that there. Oh, hello. Gives us blindness effect when we put it on. It does just look like we're wearing a big mouse head. Okay. And if we hover over it, invisible when sneaking, works with pilfering claws, blinds when sneaking only at night. So let's go sneak. Okay, so no blindness. I'm not invisible, though I need to. But I'm in always day game. I'm in always day, lads. So I've turned off always day then. So let's set it to nighttime and then sneak. Aha, here we go. So I do go invisible. All right. I mean, we get blindness, so it's very difficult to see what's going on. Oh, look, you can even see the eyes on the masks. That's awesome. You can see it as I'm walking around. So I'm in the behind view here, and this is me in the front view. If I stand up again. Oh, hi. Look at that. That's cool. Darkness is basically infinity when we're like this. And so is invincibility. Okay, that's nice. I like that. That looks really cool. I've been very impressed with this so far. I know it's early days and we haven't seen any of the monsters, but that has been really nice. And it's so good information as well. Let's set it back to daytime. Next up then, we have the Feather Cowl. The Feather Cowl sends sonic waves to targets. The wave affects wearers too. We put it on. We also get blindness again when we put it on. I don't like the way this sits on us. I think this is a bit terrible in how this is sitting. I don't have a weapon or a mob to hit, but maybe we'll have a look in the experience. Maybe we won't. But it does say it sends a sonic wave to a target. So it's got a nice effect on that. Next up then, we've got the Stallion's Cover. Place that on. Again, we get blindness. So that seems to be an effect of just putting it on. Massive, innit? That big head right there. Okay. Can't really see it in all its glory. It says, eat hay and grass blocks. Hit the blocks to eat. Causes damage to player. Wait a minute. Hang on. All right, so let's find some grass. And let's see what's going on. So we've got grass here. I'm going to place these down. These are nice and easy to just set up. So let's do this. Place that down. We're going to go into survival. Oh, wow. Yeah, look. And then it makes it dirt. Don't wear this in a sky block. We've got custom sounds as well. Taking half a damage every time that we want to eat. I'm guessing, does it recover our hunger? That's dropped. It does. Doesn't have much saturation though. And because you're taking damage, it's gonna hurt each time. Wow, okay. I mean, that's an effect I haven't seen before. That's quite cheeky. I like that. Quite nice. Very unique. Next up, we've got the Rabid Facade. And this one says, let me take this horse's helmet off as well. Thank you. This one says, grants double jump ability, but does not negate full damage. Hold the phone. So we get blindness again. Oh, I like that. I can see my eye. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go into survival. 1 second. Double jump ready. So we've got a timer. 1, 2. Oh, but look. You can double jump, but it still hurts. That is such a double-ended sword, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, let's go back into creative. Make sure you've got feather falling with this bad boy right here. It grants you all the power and it takes away all the pain. Okay, next up, we get the Sheep Hunter's Front. Okay. Grants strength free, but also grants mining fatigue free. And I've just noticed. Okay, so the Butcher's Cowl only has positives. So it's got them written in white. The Stalker's Visage, 2 positives, 2 negatives, which are in red. Oh, I like that. That's such a nice little effect. Wearing this cowl here. Okay, do I have eyes? There's my eyes. You can see the effect on that. And it gives us mining fatigue, but also gives us strength free. So nothing is for free in this world. You may get a positive, but you also get a negative. Hey, okay, that's cool. Next up, we got the Butcher's Chains. This one says it slings holder to entity hit. Best used with projectiles. Okay, I'll let you guys experience that. We'll just read them, and we're not going to try and see all of them, but we will just read them out. What are you? You are not able to be taken off for some reason. Can I have you? Apparently not. What is that? Why won't it come off the armor stand? Let's see if I can find it. Is it this one? Is it the Butcher's Apron? It is the Butcher's Apron. Okay, so the Butcher's Apron says, grants saturation on melee kill. The level varies with killed entity's health, and the effect varies with killed entity type. So I like that the Butcher's items are all positives. You fight the boss, you only have to deal with the boss. For some reason, there we go, now it comes off. The durable overalls, let's see this one. Oh, I never actually tried on the butcher's apron, did I? Oh, don't I look pretty with my little apron? Okay, that's nice. All right, take that one off. Let's see the durable overalls. They are indestructible. Again, we get blindness to put them on. Indestructible's kind of nice, though. That's kind of cool. Let's get up to survival. I mean, I don't really know how I test whether or not they're indestructible, but that is nice to know that they are. We don't need to be in survival for this. I'll let you guys experience some things yourself. I've been pleasantly surprised with the amount of effects that we get, though. They've not cheaped out on this. 830 mine tokens. I feel like we get some good content here. The description was very, very egotistical. The fluffy cloak says, invulnerable to most attacks, holds sneak to use, but you cannot move or attack. So this is how it looks like when we're wearing it. And I go like this. Oh, wow. Okay, so it says you can't move. You can. But my lord, is it restricted? We are moving very slowly. And we get given slowness 6, resistance, and weakness. What's slowness 6? I didn't think anything went above 5. Okay. Take that one off. Wait, why is... when I'm crouched. Did you see that? Look, so that's how it looks when I'm stood up. When I'm crouched, look at that. It takes up so much more. It grows with you. Hey, that's a nice effect. I'm telling you, they've pulled out all the stops here. All the stops. Next up, we have the Mad Cow's Burden. Restores 75% of projectile damage, negates projectile knockback, but it grants slowness 1. And projection hit consumes 1 hunger. Wow, what a negative. If you're wearing this using a bow and arrow, yeah, don't, basically, is all I can really say. Let's put it on. Okay, it's like a little jacket. Little smoker's jacket, maybe. Okay. Let's get that thrown off. And then last but not least then, the... what do we have here? Take this off. The horseshoes. These grant the dash ability, but dash causes damage. So how do you use this then? Let's throw these away. Into survival. How? I can't work out how to use it though. Grants dash ability, dash causes damage. How would you do that? Does it say it in here for the horseshoes? It would help if I actually placed it down, wouldn't it? There we go. Horseshoes. Because it's not immediately apparent to me how you do it. Horseshoes. Wearing these horseshoes will give you extra speed by double tapping the forward button. Here we go. Okay, can confirm it's not. That's not working. What about... no, that's not working. Hang on. No, it's just making me sprint. Not doing anything. Weird. Not sure why that would be like that, but okay. So that didn't look like it worked, which was a shame. Please do clarify in the comments if I've done something wrong. But those are the armors that we're getting. So let's see then, before we look at the weapons. Got a few things to check here. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. So we'll check, I don't know, let's check the butcher's apron, the butcher's cowl, and the stalker's visage. Let's check this and this. So can we put armor trims on these guys? Well, immediately, no. They don't go into the slot that you need them to. So they can't be trimmed, okay. And then can we put mending on them? So let's go for the butcher's apron, mending. Yes, you can. Let's go for the non-boss item, the horseshoes. Yes, you can. The rabid facade. Yes, you can as well. So they are enchantable, but they are not trimmable. That seems to be a theme with a lot of weapons and armors in add-ons recently, I'm seeing. Let's get rid of these from my inventory. So then next up then, we've actually got weapons. And so on these, we're going to just check them out. So we've got the what? The Charmo Chickening Out. Turns you invisible for a duration, increases your move speed. You cannot melee attack until the effect fades. Okay. We've got the Charm O Scarecrow's Famine. Shoot a flying homing sheep. Uses haunted essence as ammunition. Whoa. What happened there? I don't know, but it broke. We were only able to use it once, and it broke. This one doesn't let me do anything, and now I have no hunger. We'll go back into creative for that. Thank you. This one, the Charm O Scarecrow's Harvest. Shoot a flying homing sheep. That's also got a homing sheep. Why has that one got a homing sheep again? Hang on. Place that down. Boom. Whoa. Hang on. Well, that's not a homing sheep, is it? That looks like that might be an error there. That might be a bit copy and paste there, to be honest with you. What was the other one that we had? The Charm O Scarecrow's Famine. So yeah, that looks like that's been copy and pasted and not been corrected, because that is definitely not a homing sheep. Whereas that, well, I don't know where the sheep went, but that wasn't it. Okay, next up, we've got the Talisman of Unbinding. Oh, this is actually an item, is it not? No items with Curse of Binding found. Yeah, so this is what removes Curse of Binding. Next up, we have a Shepherd's Crook. Shoot a flying homing sheep. Uses haunted essence as ammunition. Well, if it is, it's not doing it. Maybe because I've got mob spawning turned off. I'm not sure. But apparently 3 of them use a flying homing sheep. That would be weird if that's the case. The Charm O Prey Devourer. Why is everything shoot a flying homing sheep, please? There's a lot of copy and paste errors here. Not happy with that. Next up, we've got the Butcher's Cleaver. Damages all entities in front. 0.25 second cooldown on attack. Incompatible with any offhand item. Okay. Let's get some more space. I've been a bit disappointed with the information here because it looks like it's written wrong. Next up, we've got the Famished Fork. Frost, it does 6 damage and thrusts holder to entity hit. This is an entity, is it not? Maybe not in creative. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it did push me forward there as well. Okay, cool. I see it. Next up, we've got... What's this one? The Pilfering Claws. Steals item from mob or player. Grants slowness 1 per attempt. Now, I wanted to check this one, actually. Because if we go into here, let's see if we can spawn something with an item. Zombies are usually a good shout at that. Let's grab some of these. And let's just spawn in something with armor, please. Of course, this will be the time that I get no zombies in armor. Really? Really? No armor? You can't give me one? There we go. There we go. So, Pilfering Claws. You successfully pilfered an item. Oh, I got rotten flesh. Okay. Oh, so whatever, it gives you an item that it drops? Because I'm just getting rotten flesh off this guy. Yeah, I'm just getting rotten flesh. So I'm assuming you get the drop from the mob. That's a lot of guys there. Wow, okay. Alright, I mean, again, unique effect. Next up then, we have the Meat Tenderizer, which says, launches entity hit, consumes 1 hunger. Well, I haven't got any hunger, so... Oh yeah, he got launched. Yep. They're not effect, they're just attacks. There is also a cooldown. Quite a longer cooldown here. And boom. Alright, cool. And then last but not least then, we have the Swift Knives. 6+ attack damage, heals 25% of killed entity HP, damages the holder for 2 HP per hit, and damage reduces armor durability. Well, I mean, that's done something, hasn't it? Let's go into survival. Hello. Okay, so I got some health back there, but it was also taking damage. That didn't do anything. Neither did that. But there, I got some health back that time. Okay. Excuse me, please. Thank you. All right, so a lot of give and take in regards to these weapons. Some information either copy and pasted badly or just not dealt with correctly. Excuse me, I have a test to do, please. I want to get my mending book. Can the weapons be enchanted? Let's try the swift knives. That's not a mending book. That's rotten flesh. Boom. Yes, they can. So the weapons are also enchantable, which is good to know as well. A few localization issues, and I have to admit I did see a couple here as well in the book. So I believe, where was it? Back here. The book has some copy and paste issues on here as well, which we'll see from the start. Look, he's trying to read now. Excuse me, mate. Do you mind going away? Thank you. So it says the butcher's cleaver to use the butcher's cleaver to deal area damage when you swing it. And then if you turn the page twice, the swift knives use the butcher's cleaver to deal area damage when you swing it. Pilfering claws use the butcher's cleaver to deal area damage when you swing it. So easily missed little bits of detail there that you would like to see be a little bit more polished. But hey, I'm still quite impressed with this add-on and just the effects that you get, the uniqueness of it. But of course, we've seen nothing yet. Let's go and see the mobs, and then we'll go and see the experience and see if we can find any jump scares and see what the spawning stuff is like. So I've kept it in nighttime, but I've put some night vision potion on just so that we can have a better look at this. And let me just clear out my inventory right here. I'll keep the night vision potion though. And then we'll see the mobs. So there are 11 mobs in this. Obviously, we have the butcher, who's the boss, that we'll try and look at the end. But we've got the mad cow, we've got the glutton, we've got the night stalker, the skin walker, the horseman, the scarecrow, the woolly wool, and the rabid rabbit to begin. So we're going to be looking at the models here. We're going to be looking at custom sounds and just genuinely, what do they do? Do they move around? Things like that. Do they interact with each other? So let's begin with the mad cow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That is very vanilla to a cow. I kind of like how vanilla that is. I like the way he stands. I like the size. Let's get up close to the side of him. I like his little ball and chain that he's got going on there. Not much sound. Oh, there's a sound. That was a custom sound. I like the moo. The moo's nice. All right, next up we've got a glutton. Okay, immediate squill. Again, very vanilla in feel. Like how they've got that. Oh, look at the walk. I like that. That's nice. And again, another custom sound. That pitchfork as well. So they've got sounds. They've got custom models. They're creative. This is a good add-on. Whoa. Okay. A little cat there as well. It's almost like the vanilla mobs have been... What's the word? I don't even know. Like, ruined, basically. And there's the eyes from the cat. Okay. The skinwalker. Ugh. Is that meant to be a wolf? Bit of a wooden gallop. Oh, he's taking damage. Oh, because it's... Okay. They take damage in daytime, guys. They take damage in daytime. They take damage in daytime. That's good to know. We didn't get them clear in time, but they take damage in daytime. Next up, the horseman. There we go. Look. That gallop was hilarious. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. That is amazing. I'm laughing now. If we put this in survival, I would be pooping myself. But okay. Next up, we got the scarecrow. Oh, hello. Okay, so he doesn't move when he's looked at, right? Is he the one? Doesn't seem to want to move. None of them seem to want to move here. Obviously, we are in creative, so this is a very much a, like, in a bubble experience here. Next up, we got the woolly wool. Okay. Look at that. That sway is unsettling. All right. And now, wait. Is this the one that can be sheared? Or needs to get the wool taken off of him? Let's have a look. All right, you can't shear him. There was something about flame effect then, wasn't it? I don't know. But, okay. That looked nice. Good sounds as well. That horse is galloping. Look, mad horse. Mad horse. Okay, and then next up, the rabid rabbit. Oh. Oh, I like that. I like the way he moves with the horse going off in the distance as well. the swords or daggers in his hands too. Hey, he looks very ominous. I have been pleasantly surprised here so far. Let's throw those away. We've got, I think, two or three more to look at here. So we'll have the Mysterious Stranger, the Clucker, and then the Butcher. Okay, so let's go for the Clucker first. Whoa, okay. Okay, that's probably the cheapest looking one so far. Whoa, whoa. That's hilarious. Do the walk again. Do the walk again, please. Please do the walk again. Yeah, don't squawk at me. Walk. Walk. Come on. Here we go. Oh, I'm having a barrel of laughs now. That's awesome. Okay, so those are the monsters. We've then got the Mysterious Stranger. Oh. Okay. If something gets close to him, he fights. Oh, wow. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so they don't like each other. Oh, look. Go on. Who's going to win? Oh, well, it wasn't him. Right, so he's like a combination between an evoker and a mysterious trader. So or a wandering trader. So let's go here. Hello. And interact. Oh, hello. Greetings. And that's me. Hello. Malevolent entities have been sighted skulking around. These vile abominations possess the power to unnerve even the stoutest of hearts. Will you join me in eradicating these fiendish scourges? Right. Oh, look, you have a proper conversation. Oh, and they've even left it open to add new bosses as well. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and then it's like a quest. I accept. I have the items. I don't currently have the items. No. Return to me whenever you have gathered the necessary items. But what if I wanted to trade with you? So you can't trade with him. I accept. I have the items. Whoa. Okay, so that's how you spawn in the Butcher. I wasn't planning that. And look at the size of the Butcher. Wow, he clapped him. Look at the effect. He's got a massive skeleton on his back. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that. A few sounds. Okay. Hello, mate. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this survival. What up, dog? Whoa, what up, dog? Okay, I died. That was quick. He clapped me once and it was all over. Where is he? Where is he? I'm going back in. There he is. Come on, you ugly overgrown pig. I'm here for you. What's up, bro? I've got no sword. Oh, wow. He's throwing something at me. Oh, look. The visibility is so difficult. What is that? Yo! Yo! I'm not interested. Leave me alone. Oh, man. Look, he's throwing his cleaver at me. Get close again. Oh, wow. He's firing another one. He's firing another one. Boom! Hey, you know what? Give the devil its due. Give the devil its due. This is quite entertaining. I like this. All right, we're going to head over to an actual world real quick. We're just going to fly around at night. We're going to see what the spawn mechanics are like. I think we've seen enough already. We'll see if there's any jump scares as I'm flying around, but we won't dilly-dally for too long. I think this is quite good for what you get. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let's head over to a world and see the experience. Alright, so we have spawned into a creative normal world now, and we're not going to muck around. We're going to set this straight into nighttime. And what we want to see is just what do the spawn rates look like at night? Do we get these beastly monsters just spawning all around us? Are they like crazy? How does it go? We'll fly around in creative at first. I'll put a night vision potion on as well. Alright, so we've got vanilla hostile mobs spawning in to begin with. Good. Doesn't look like it overwrites them too tough. Obviously, we're not in the best biome here either. Let's get over to like a plains biome. Let's get out of the snow. They must spawn in. The only one we know doesn't spawn in is the Butcher, because the Butcher is summonable. So what are we dealing with here then? With the vanilla mobs around. Ah, there we go. So we've got a clucker. Oh, we've got the bunny as well. All right, so they're not exactly hidden away then. They don't seem to interfere too tough either. There was a cat there as well. So we still get the hostile mob spawning. Got a horseman. Oh, wow. Okay, you know, they spawn in quite a lot. They do spawn in quite a lot. Oh, there's one there as well. Right, so then let's see what happens. Let's make ourselves available to some jump scares. Let's go to survival. So I'm just minding my own business, you know. He's looking over at me now. How you doing? What's going on here? Just minding my own business, skipping and scantering. Are you interested in me? Does he fight anybody else? No. So, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So when you die, okay. Right. Okay. Was not expecting that screen at the end there. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So when you are killed by them, they have that jump scary screen, is it? Maybe, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Let's find, I want to find another one. Is it just the rabid bunny that does that? Or is it everybody? I need to know about this, because wasn't expecting that, and nearly had a bit of chocolate milk situation, shall we say. We don't want the bunny guy. Not the bunny guy. Anyone other than the bunny guy, please. Right, there's the bunny. Oh, there's two bunnies there. I said anyone other than them, please. Keep going over here. We'll do another night vision potion. Right, creeper there. By the way, awesome effect if this is the case. Who are you? You're the wobbly woolly wool. All right. We're going to go into survival. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yo, did I ever tell you about your mama? Huh? There you go. I hit him. He's slow. Oh, don't worry. I'll just wait an hour for you to kill me, shall I? Okay, so the Night Stalker didn't have a jump scare screen. So it's not all of them then. Alright, I was expecting it to be all of them, but the Night Stalker, no. Alright, give me one more. We'll do the rule of threes. One more. We'll see how it goes. Pop over here again. I'm not sure if they spawn in the snowy areas. I'm not seeing any spawning around here. But I know that they spawn over here, so we're just going to fly it back over here then. So we don't want the bunny, and we don't want the woolly wool. Ah, I was going to say give me the horse, man. Here we go. Hey, horsey, how you doing, buddy? What's happening, Gallop boy? Yo, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hey, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, oh, he's excited. Coming in. Oh, yeah, I'll punch you. Oh, look, he's dazed. When we punched him, he dazed. Oh, nice. Go on in, kill me then. Whoa. Coming in. Coming in. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up and down. Okay, died. No, so just the bunny apparently has the jump scare screen. That's a shame. I would have liked to have seen more than that. But okay, they spawn quite a lot. So just bear in mind that you will be fighting a few of these guys when you're playing it. But all in all, I really like this add-on. I think they've done really, really well. I really was worried when I read their description and they weren't giving us much information and they were being very matter of fact, this is scary, deal with it kind of thing. But I think they backed it up. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. And if you're new to the channel, as always, please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for all of the support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!